Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovative, and amazing Propagandacast from the host Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland, off here to a 2v2 on Campbells Convoy. That one tragic convoy where so much soup was lost. In the southwest, it is Dexn and Havoc, fighting for freedom, democracy, and liberty. Setting up with the 1st Armored Division, actually 3rd Armored Division. Charlie and Echo Company here, setting out for freedom, democracy, and a good German bashing. In the northeast, it is Chupacabra and Sheenhochul. I'm not so sure how to pronounce that one. Fighting for the German army, Deutschland, here with the 21st Panzer Division. Rommel's finest boys, ready to meet those Americans and beat them into the desert sand. And bury them there. As always, big hearty thanks to my patrons for continued generous and absolutely wonderful support of the Propagandacast, and a big hearty thanks for commenting and liking on my videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms, which otherwise would like to also bury me in the desert. So we got Dexn here with Advanced Infantry, Spec Ops, and Airborne. Havoc with pretty much the exact same versus Chupacabra, straight into Battlefield Espionage, and Sheen here into Coastal Reserve. So up north here, first shots fired here. Cat and Crab being engaged here by the scouts. Coastal Reserves going to assist here versus the scouts. 250 half-deck here for Chupacabra. And the Cat and Crab is just pushing there at Dexn scouts, allowing the Italian troops more chance to actually shoot at the Americans. And there you go, first poor soul there expires under heavy Italian rifle fire. Knees poking forwards here. Center, we got Ralph Squad there. We got a second Ralph Squad away for Dexn as well here. He's also snuck in some engineers. South side here. Havoc's men iron countering resistance from German Deutsches Afrika Korps forces. Pioneers assisting up north here. Fighting remains tough. And we can see there Sheenhochul. Again, I'll just call him Sheen. Not to confuse, of course, with Charlie Sheen. But Sheen here is, using the cannon crowd just to push around the troops, giving the troops more time to shoot at the other troops. It's a bit of a cheeky thing to do there, obviously. And it's not something that's going to make you popular if you do it. At the same time, the Dexn on the cutoff point here, admittedly, you're probably not playing, RTS games against other people if you're looking to be popular. But that's another story. Another Panzer Grenadier squad there for Chupacabra. Meanwhile, though, Dexn and Havoc are converging here on Chupacabra, looking to beat up his, posterior, and force it back to Berlin, or at least into the Mediterranean. Right, moving forwards here. But they're fairly damaged. There you go, Dexn with a cheeky grenade there. By gone. As the crew, of course, desperately tried to remove the sticky bomb, but found it, simply put, too sticky. Meanwhile, we got the engineers withdrawing here up north. Kettenkrad busy. Points there being seized by coastal service back here for Deutschland. Riflemen pushing forwards here. And an MD-42 there out for Sheen. As Riflemen moving in here. Panzer Grenadiers 250 after withdrawing. Italian troops are providing a bit of cover in case of a direct move here by the Americans towards the fuel point again. And in the west here, Rifle scouts here for Dexn as he prepares another wave of democracy. Medic station up there for Havoc. Note the positioning, you can hear both his and Dexn's troops. Thumbs up there. Good teamwork from Havoc. Panzer is pushing southwards. 250 have to then do for some light repairs. And we got here attack for Mr. Sheen. It is the Panzer Grenadier Company. And we got even more Panzer Grenadiers on there for Chupacabra. Of course, for some reason, they've still yet to update the icons, so they look a bit different from the Wehrmacht ones. I mean, I've one really good suggestion I've seen from Zulu, which is adding a bit of a small palm tree on top. Which, was very much the insignia of the Deutsche Afrika Korps. Like, typical, naughty symbol I can't talk about. Due to YouTube monetization rules, probably. And, with a palm tree on top. Can't talk about palm trees because, they've yet to be associated with something really bad. Yet. Anyways, 250 after the flamethrower pioneer site burning up the Americans here. Rifle moving forwards. Up northwards there, we got hack houses here for Dexn. So he's gone for Spec Ops, and there you go. Whistling forwards with his pack harder there. Rolling into the front line there. Step on a bar, we got places to blow up. We're Americans after all. Rather than taking fire, we got a snag grenade off in the 250 here. We got the light support company up for Chupacabra. Machine gun there, immediately come under fire from a mortar out of Havoc. And of course, will soon on be under fire from the pack harder here, courtesy of Dexn. Out to Havoc, who's going for Airborne, calling in a 30 cal there. Out to Sheen, who's going for Panzer Grenadier here. Sneaking in some heavy assault infantry. Sort of follow up in the wake of the Italian troops, drawing away fire from the heroic Germans. Panzer Pioneer, Panzer Grenadiers there. Caught in a more brutal engagement in the south side there. I feel like Chupacabra could try and swing around here a bit as well there. Trying to apply a bit more pressure there against Havoc. Weasel dashing in up north here. Kettenkrat being surrounded by angry Americans. Not too good there for Sheen's Kettenkrat. He's also building a bunker that will likely be a medic bunker here. Could be, of course, something else, but medic bunkers are, of course, a very good thing when you got Italian troops. They do reinforce for free around bunkers. Plus, of course, casualty recovery is also very, very handy. In the south here, Riflemen and Panzers, they're continuing their fight here. Mortify there. As Chupacabra bunches up his men, which against the mortar is typically not what you want to be doing. 30 cal there, moving full and ahead. And there you go, medic bunker as expected. Machine gun wipe, great wipe there for Dexn. Leaving Sheen there, short one machine gun crew at least for now. 250 Havoc on the way there, the Mittelschützen Panzerwagen. Trying to get his hands on that machine gun, but obviously the Americans are not looking to make this easy on them. Least of all, Dexn. He has to fall back there already. Good use of the Italians, but he clearly wants like to try and wreck that with it. So pulling back towards the medic bunker for some reinforcements. Heavy fire there. Weasel's almost done. So far, the Americans are really just applying heavy pressure there. Good, just ends up crewing it with the Italian troops and then just withdrawing. I think that's a smart move there. He was clearly hoping to do it with the Pioneers, but the odds were not in his favour. 250 and half to out here, and he's upgraded with the Stummel to provide some crucial direct artillery support here for the men, as Sheen and obviously Chupacabra there definitely need something with a bit more oomph fast. More riflemen there for Havoc. He's also got the paratroopers, but clearly Havoc is not showing keen interest in airborne infantry at the moment, despite him going for battle group. Scouts there pushed off, Stummel ready. 75 mm cannon there added. And the Stummel in that sense was kind of meant to perform the role of the Leichtes Infanterie Schutzaktion in a more mechanized manner for the armored Panzer Grenadiers. So a little fun fact there. Awesome way there, the machine gun crew here. Black feeling joining in. Germans now surging back here with half-track power. American forces being scattered and well, discombobulated here by this sudden surge in heavy firepower. The Germans 30 cal there. Having to pack up again. This could be a chance for the Germans to wipe it out once more. But looks like fortune smiles upon Havoc there. And the crew, well, the guy makes it back. Not so much the crew. Up north here, Captain Air Force back here as Sheen orders his men forwards here. Another Panzer squad there for Sheen. Thumbs up. He also got support bunkers and designated artillery overwatch. Panzer Grenadiers here under Chupacabra's command there, being battered and bashed here. We also got multiple beacons out here from him. Americans continue to maintain strong macro control for the Germans. There you go. Anti-tank grenade there on the Stummel. Damaging the engine, leaving the crew most discomforted. And up north here we got the Weasel being quite weaselly.
Panzer Grenadiere have been deployed to the front.
Action is fierce and frenetic. Ambulance there out for Chupacabra. We got them salvaging here with the bike. That is actually the plunder. That means he's going to be seeing a Grenadier gun there on the Panzer Grenadiers as they get that from salvaging German light vehicles. While the German light vehicles have an Italian light machine gun there is of course an entirely different discussion to be had. In the center though here, German forces in the Sheen are pushing through here. We do have a 30 cal here under Havoc, of course, ready to thwart that German breakthrough attempt further south though. We got Chupacabra another push. We got the support elements here for Sheen. Like a Nebelwerfer, but could maybe be something else like a Stug. We got anti-tank guns being airdropped here for Havoc. Clearly starting to feel the potential need for that with the flak feeling amongst other things. We've got a Leichtes Infanterie Schutzaktion here now out of Chupacabra as well. Giving the Germans a bit more artillery to match the Allies with. Up north here, there still continue to be a bit of light fighting here. Germans, though, are not particularly present here, so the Americans could seize that with some ease. BARs and for Havoc, of course, with all his riflemen. Smoke there being deployed against the anti-tank. It's a good move, but still needs to get the Stummel out of there before the anti-tank repositioning clear it out, as we saw there. So That is one thing to, you know, keep in mind. Once you deploy the smoke, in those situations, you get out of there very fast, or it's not going to matter to deploy the smoke too much. Panzers, they're racing through here. Sturmgewehr. Bomb grenade here. Rather optimistic one, I think, tossed there. Trying to throw a grenade at infantry that close that's already moved is typically not an ideal choice. Back to Dexn. And back to Chupacabra. We do in fact saw nebula for that happening for Sheen. Again, not much of a surprise, particularly with all the support weapons the Allies are currently possessing here. Light gun there being hammered by American artillery fire. We've got rifle there being mauled by MG-42. And flamethrowers there, just a lot of death, a lot of destruction here. North here, Americans are busy still there. German front line once more seeing some issues. And again, we're just not seeing like anything here happening there from Chupacabra in the south. I do feel like he should sneak in something to start grabbing some of all these points that could deny the Americans a lot of munitions, even a bit of fuel. Plus, of course, get a victory point. Sorry about that. Anti-tank and they're about to get wrecked. Or maybe not. I do apologize. Dexn calling in the loiter. Black feeling course unleashing. Oh, Kencra knocked out by a mine. Just everything's exploding and dying. Panzer Division close being wiped out. Line gun being accrued here. North here, German troops are flanking around here trying to catch the kitten or the Weasel and knock it out. Tank there for Dexn. Ready to move for tanks. Armor. Black feeling taking hit from the tanks as the Americans just aiming them steadily ahead here. German are counter-attacking here. Grenades on the light artillery piece here. Up north there, Weasel keeps at it. Panzers there already taking heavy damage again. Machine guns moving up, and there we go. Nebelwerfer. That said, that is not the particularly best barrage position. I'm not entirely sure why he did it there. Maybe it was actually a misclick. An accident, I don't know. Hard to say there, but that was just an odd spot to call it in there. Bomb grenade against Rifleman. He's going to have to withdraw here, though. Just too many Riflemen and not enough German Panzer gun either. Fixing up light vehicle C. Yeah, there's a good chance he gets these wiped. Again, should have retreated sooner. And honestly, he shouldn't even try to pop the grenade, I think, honestly, which is a bit of a bad call there by Sheen. Yup, cuts wiped. Waste of good German infantry there. We got a Pack 40 there on the way for him. Chupacabra there could take up, but the way the manpower's flowing, I could see him not doing that anytime soon. Now, of course, here from Sheen, we're not seeing an officer yet at this part. That'd probably be a good idea to boost his Panzer Grenadiers and his Italian troops' firepower. Plus, of course, the artillery could be another way to, like, maybe help deal with all these, you know, support weapons at times. Weasel achieved ace level here for Dexn. Great Weasel handling there for sure. Rather chaotic and messy situation so far for the Germans. Big 2 points once, they're also trailing behind the Americans here. They do need to do something drastic here soon. But really, like, you know, gain an upper hand. There we go, nearby for fire, raining down on the American support weapon lines here. Doing a bit more this time around, but not an awful lot either. Sides up, we're also finally seeing a bit of action out of there. Chupacabra finally happening there. Rifle there being handled with the Panzer Grenadiers. Flag feeling there, victory too. At least Chupacabra's been able to keep that one alive. Grenades, anti-tank on fire, and the ambulance knocked out. Of course, the Americans, absolute marksmen when it comes to shooting ambulances. That's the sort of thing they can do in their sleep. Anti-tank moving forwards here. I mean, Ghana Panzer Squad, they're diving really deep for all these support weapons. Not necessarily a bad idea, but again, there is a risk that Sheen's going to lose his second Panzer Grenadier squad. Because again, he's just going to get focused down on the retreat here. In that sense, again, he does need to, like, keep in mind exit plans for these sort of things there. Rifling forwards, again, just unloading BARs to enter the backs of the German troops here. We've got Firestorm, we've got anti-tank anti-munitions here for Chupacabra. Make 2 points whilst the Germans have got triple cap and active bleeding out the arms a bit there. Very good. We got the Panzer Company here up for Sheen. No Panzer Me Commander yet for Chupacabra. And over here to Havoc, who's got a Sherman out. And over to Sheen, who, well, doesn't have a Sherman out or a Panzer IV, anything equivalent. Got tank depot there. It's also worth noting Havoc's actually gone for the mechanized support center, so he can actually get his Sherman some more upgrades. Oh, that was a pretty good Nemo rocket. Mortar crew and Packard's been caught in a firestorm. And the Packard's crew there does expire because of that. So that buys the Germans a bit of respite, but only a bit, I'd say. Like them being routed, Pack 40 shoots the Sherman, actually bounces. And up north here we got the Scouts versus the Coastal Service and the Pioneers. Panzer Grenadiers, they're reinforcing. Panzer Company stands still. We got the officer selected, though he has yet to certainly appear. Mark decided to go for the obituary there. The heavy artillery to just blast the Americans into dust. Starstorm for Sheen. 2 thumbs up. Though part of me would figure, considering he has the resource, he might want to get out of Panzer IV first before trying for the Starstorm. But that said, I do think the Starstorm are generally a good idea. As you can see, he doesn't exactly have a lot of, like, you know, quality infantry otherwise. Getting some Starstorm out is in that way, I think, a really solid move. That said, again, I would have suspected a Panzer IV first here, something like that. But either way, almost got the machine. Here we go, another need with a barrage there out of Sheen. The Americans probably want to start, you know, splitting up the support ones a bit more. Sherman out for Dexn as well. That's 2 Sherman tanks on the field. We're talking regular 75mm Shermans, not the 105mm version. So 2 thumbs up to that. There you go. Got here upgun Shermans for Havoc. Racing forwards there, engaging German troops there, or Italian troops in this case. North here, pawns being seized by the riflemen.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Down there chucking what I think is basically their version of the Molotov. And yeah, I mean, fun fact, even the German army actually used Molotov cocktails. They even mass-produced them. They were actually made in these distinctive dark green glass bottles. You can then, like, either have a detonator like, you know, more regular Stielhandgranate, or they just have a set of, like, you know, storm matches on the side you then ignite. Fun fact! Another bunker here up for Sheen, looking to be a regular one, so not a pack bunker, for example. Which you kind of would expect around the center there, but oh well. North here, Panzer for the machine support, we got a bulk grenade here. But does need to think a bit more infantry support here to really make that work. Starstorm, though, being up for that exact purpose. In the center here, Sherman in trouble. The engines are on fire, and the crew is definitely finding the situation to be quite dire. And down it goes here, lit up. Like a Sherman cannibal. Anti-tank bunker there, so it's upgrading to the anti-tank bunker, alright? We'll need a fire maximum about there. Again, sides that just aren't seeing a lot of action a lot of the time. No attempt to, like, really catch the opponents off guard that way. Also, pretty bold fuel cache here out of Dexn. Does provide both him and, of course, Havoc with more fuel, so it's not necessarily a bad choice, but it certainly feels a bit risky there. German force will reclaim the north side at least. Here we got 287, 223. And we do, in fact, get the obituary there out of Sheen. Officers out as well there, so he's definitely got a more, you know, strong infantry complement now. Dexn Sherman, then you repairs Havoc. But we'll have to see what he goes for. I'm guessing eventually more Shermans. I doubt he'd invest into 76 Shermans. He was only going to go for 1. I mean, he could do it, but that'd be silly. There you go. Big carpet bombing here onto Chupacabra's positions. And Chupacabra isn't paying attention at all here. Ambulance again knocked out. Funkwagen, artillery piece, Pack 38. That was an absolutely devastating carpet bombing there, in part because Chupacabra clearly wasn't paying attention. And of course, the Americans just once more just displaying an utter hatred bordering on the fanatical of ambulances. This is Ice Cream Man to Bomber Command. Spotted the ambulance, delivering payload of democracy. Rifle moving in there, flanking enemy 34 team, Coastal Service and Panzer Grenadiers moving in. Sherman's there, slowly around to the front line for Havoc.
The ability is ready for
And back to Dexn. And to Chupacabra. Still no Panzer Army Commando, in fact. He's gone in for his third ambulance. At this point, you'd imagine someone will start asking questions about where all these ambulances are going. North American forces here under Dexn have once more seized the hill here and the victory point on it.
We have lost control of a victory point.
South side, we once more get Chupacabra actually extending a bit of presence there, though not a lot. Sherman sending out mortar there, singeing in the sand. Another push here, we've got the officers supporting the Panzers with a bit of artillery barrage here. They bricks and mortars. And south side, we got a big armoured column here. It's two Shermans of the 75 kind under Dexn and one 76th Sherman under Havoc. Panzer Pioneer there, suffering brutally as the Sherman armoured fist here strikes down. And there go wiping Chupacabra's only Panzer Pioneers. Well, he will definitely have to consider replacing them. We also got whiz-bangs here available now for Dexn for rocket artillery. Flak feeling ambulance hanging back here doing. Oh, we finally got some armor here out of Sheen. That is the Sturm Panzer IV. I probably would have anticipated a Panzer IV with all these Sherms about though, rather than the Sturm Panzer IV, but that's just me.
Victory point lost.
Machine in there getting hammered. Starsman is the advancing rifleman. Grenade assault here could be a decent idea, at least the Blenker, but there we go. Steelhand Grenade. Follow them. Ooh, end up poorly there for the Starstorm. They didn't move, the rifleman did. Great for Havoc, but certainly less than needed for Sheen. And wiped by the 76th Sherman. Huge blow. We do get the pack bunker there, though. Blast and anti-tank grenade here. We could see Havoc Sherman there knocked out by the pack bunker. And the other pack for that matter. Yes, knocked out. Not, of course, perfect for Sheen, but at least it means the Starstorm didn't die in vain. Aircraft shot down, they're exploding in a massive ball of fire. Big push here. Multiple anti-tank and support here. Dexn's Shermans knocking out the anti-tank bunker. Sturmpanzer moving in. Panzer Grenadiers rushing forwards here. It's a brutal engagement. It's an exchange of steel and blood. German troops racing across the battered and vitrified sands here. More needle river barrages off here. One Sherman has been knocked out. Their machine gun crews getting wiped out. Absolute brutality here. Anti-tank gun crews permanently firing at the Sturmpanzer, only to watch their shots bounce off harmlessly like they were made out of muffins.
We will end this. The enemy has only
Almost got the Sherman there. Both Shermans are down. Massive armored loss for the Americans. The Sturmpanzer may also expire, and of course, so many other support weapons cleared out. Germans should definitely either destroy them or grab them. As so far, the Germans are not showing any inclination towards either, which is definitely, I would argue, a mistake. Dexn committing to whiz-bangs.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Rifleman charging at the Sturmpanzer. Lack of support here is definitely for the Sturmpanzer making that possible. Got the Panzer Commando finally happening here, and the Sturmpanzer's down as well. Absolute armored apocalypse here. Got so much hanging back here, and still no attempt to do anything about all these support weapons. As I definitely feel like a bit of mistake there by the Germans. Up north though, Dexn exploiting all the focus in the center, all the action, the drama, the tension to actually just grab the north side without any of that actually being there. Panzer Commando almost done. We got more stars from me out of Sheen. 2 thumbs up. Just hopefully these stay alive for a bit longer. Yeah, they definitely need to do something about these anti-tank guns before the Americans get them back. Up here though, Italian troops in trouble with the riflemen. Dexn, of course, dug in thoroughly. That said, he's not dug in that thoroughly that artillery can't force him out. And the Italian officer, of course, brings that artillery. Another RAV squad there for Dexn and Democracy. Got those Panzers saying south there, the machine guns, both an MG, mostly Braiders, I think. Anything on a machine gun there, but yep. Anti-tank vehicles will be grabbed, destroyed. There we go, wrecks them. Thumbs up there to Chupacabra. We got 248% of 69. Back to Havoc and to Sheen, but Havoc's definitely taking some losses as well. They're very heavy losses, and Sheen's not obviously looking too good. He's gone for another Sturm Panzer. Of course, Havoc's gone for another 76mm Sherman. There we go, anti-tank guns wrecked. Rolling forwards there, slamming those Germans with high explosive shells. Another bunker there for Sheen. Looks to be a machine gun bunker to cover the northern point. To make it a bit harder for the Americans just to sneak up there, makes sense, obviously. Good push here by Havoc, Sherman support by infantry, that said. German anti-tanks, of course, are very much still present, unlike the American ones. And so the Sherman is forced to withdraw here. We do get the whiz-bang. Try and maybe solve this issue. There you go. Sheen support weapons are being hammered here by the whiz-bang. And they got lodged, but still got that flak feeling working overtime. Though perhaps they need a fresh cut of paint, because that's going to stand out like a sore thumb. Got a supply drop here for Havoc. Moving forward here, Panzer's withdrawing. Also, that's going to be extremely hot under the desert sun, so bad in more than one way. Anti-tank. Wait, it's an anti-tank bunker? Oh, he's building an anti-tank bunker. I told the machine gun bunker. Okay, I was like, I was briefly like, that's an anti-tank bunker? But there you go. Rob Squad there suffering a massive blow. Machine gun there wiped out by American forces. Knee levels though, raining down hot death once more. Center continues to be an absolute highway of death and destruction, while the south continues to be an absolute oasis. North side is just seeing more and more heavy fortifications. I do think you still go for some Panzer force, but obviously in this way, you can, like, you know, effectively free up a lot of resources long term. Force them to commit a fairly large force to get the northern side of the map back.
Report. The Allies have
Armored sideskirts obviously would also be pretty good idea here. Now some officers' quarters there.
Understood. MG-42 upgrade on the way.
195, 169. Important enough with the Panzergrenadiere. And another Sherman there for Havoc. Great hit from the Sturm Panzer field right moving forwards. Got a Panther feeder out for Chupacabra. Honestly, considering how long it took for him to get the Panzermate command, I was starting to expect him to just go straight for the, you know, armored support there, armored reserves, and just go for a Tiger tank or something bigger. Well, that's just me. Got some air recons called in again here. Sturm Panzer, Panzer Grenadiers, everything just converging on the center once more. And we got another carpet bombing here from Havoc, this time on Sheen's positions. And looks like once we're due to all that's going on, the Sheen is a bit slow to react here. This is typically also the trick to calling stuff like this. It's like, you know, being able to pay attention to what your opponent's like, you know, paying attention in a sense, while there's a lot going on, and then exploiting all the actions, like just call the to further GCO, say, overstretch their minds. In this case, it wasn't as bad, it clearly forced them to, like, do other stuff then. So, pretty solid setup there by Havoc. Thumbs up. And did get at least one support weapon there by the looks of it. You got 171 versus 169 there. Victory points wise is pretty close up north. They actually got here to the point. As the machine gun bunker can't quite fully cover the point as easily. Actually was able to sneak up there. Yeah, stick into the heavy cover there. Pretty sneaky play there by Dexn. And there you go, calling in the artillery overwatch. Now showing the move here. Yeah, that forces here. Dexn withdraws rifleman. He was smart, but you can't outsmart artillery like that. Bit of a build up there by Chupacabra. South side continues to be pretty placid. Armored Sarge, good for Sheen. Thumbs up. Of course, a Panther 4 would also do him good. And obviously some stars to him. I don't know if he counted the other squad, but just got whacked as well, like the first one. 2 76 from Shermans out of Havoc. Got 2 whiz-bangs out of Dexn. Back to Dexn.
Research completed.
And back to Chupacabra. .76 Shermans rolling forward against the German lines, force them to withdraw. Fun fact about the 76 Shermans, it actually wasn't too popular with its crews. They actually preferred the 75mm gun over the 76mm Sherman, because while most people just think about tanks and finding other tanks, most of the time the tanks were shooting at infantry, so the high explosive shells were actually considered more important. And so the 76 Sherman, while it again could penetrate armor better, it actually had slightly less effective high explosive shells. So, little fun fact there. Rouse squad there getting mauled. Storm Panzer rolling forward here, supported by anti-tank gun crews and other stuff. Then got another car bombing out of Havoc again, this time perhaps not as effective as again there's a lot less going, but maybe end up being effective anyways. Yeah, looks like it. Rex anti-tank has almost got the Needlerwerfer. Sherman's flying away. The heavy losses now for the Germans, and they're all bunched up here in like a small corner, but they can't easily get out of, to be honest. We got a pack bunker there covering that angle as well there, slowly extending his wall there. Machine guns about to get incinerated there by the Needlerwerfer, and got anti-tanks not wrecking the German anti-tank guns. We got more terrifying, and Germans just so bunched up there. It's kinda crazy. We got the Sturmpanzer heavily damaged coming into the fighting. Pack bunker being engaged by anti-tank guns, and we got more anti-tank guns for Dexn. Got another intel radio beacon there. He's definitely been using those beacons a lot. Panzer's there under In's command pushing forwards. And Havoc Sherman's on the move again for freedom and democracy. Now they're ready for Dexn finally. Got 158 versus 136. Victory points continue to be pretty neck and neck there. German force again converting the center. We finally think, briefly looks like he's going to hit for the southern victory point. Once more, Chupacabra just doesn't like that southern victory point. There we go, whiz-bang barrage. Dexn just unloading everything into the bunched up Germans here, punishing them for providing such a perfect artillery target there. Brutal stuff there. Shermans, of course, providing any coverage, getting direct pushes there. Pack was almost wiped out. Another Sturmpanzer out for Sheen. No Panther falls at all. Panzer gun is being wiped out for him as well. Their losses are just piling up here on both sides as the centers just turn into hellscape. Rather than getting mauled here, heavy losses piling up again for the Americans as well. Second Sturmpanzer forward ready. 158 versus 116. Massive incendiary barrages off here. Germans rolling up. And Sturmpanzer with the anti-tank guns. Second Sturmpanzer moving in. Shermans drawing forwards though. Got 105 Sherman here, basically drawing far away from the 76 with Shermans, and also dealing with support with his infantry. There you go, getting snared up. Armor piercing around to Dexn, anti-tank decreasing damage penetration. Thumbs up here. We got his firestorm unleashed against the Americans. And lock down the anti-tank and see, except it misses most of it. Really trying to recruit the anti-tank one. The heavy fire there is not working out for Chupacabra. Instead of working out for American gunners. And a machine gun bunker being set up there. I definitely think that's less than ideal. Now the whiz-bang barrage here out of Dexn. Chupacabra's forces are getting crushed here. As the whiz-bangs just fire off rocket after rocket here. And the Pack 38 gets cleared for who knows which time. Actually, it's an M31 anti-tank that is still of the Americans. It was just covered in so much dirt that it looked like the Pack 38. 158, 103 here. Sherman kaput. That was the 105 Sherman at that. Germans holding on, but it's coming at a pretty heavy cost there, that's for sure.
Converting into an anti-vehicle position.
Go to Sheen here, who's got very little left. He's finally going for Panther Forster, but he's pretty much run out of infantry at this point. Go to Havoc, who still has some infantry left, but obviously not a lot either. And Sheen is just building more and more bunkers, digging heavy and heavy and harder and harder. One can only hope those bunkers are air-conditioned.
Panzer IV is field ready.
There we go, Panther 4 ready here for
Victory
Sheen
point lost.
and the 21st Panzer Division. 144 on 3. Yeah, all these anti-tank bunkers definitely don't make it easy for the Americans. Of course, they could try and like flank around, for example, through here, where there's definitely, I think, an actual gap they could exploit against that.
Commandant,
Or, of course, they could just, when entertaining, just wreck the bunkers from a distance. There you go, another massive rocket barrage here from Dexn on the center. Entire rocket pods being unloaded into German suspected positions, some of which actually occupied by Germans.
Commandant.
German force here, though, screening at light bit of flanking here from Dexn, routing his men with practiced ease. And up north, the entertainers have been used to reduce
Territory lost.
Sheen's position up north here. Another Sherman for Havoc, thumbs up. Sheen forced force to commit forces to deal with this before his bunkers and the northern victory point fall to the Americans. Looks like it's going to be too late here. Panther 4 arriving. Niebler for fire. Sturmpanzer could of course flank in there. Center of the engineers holding out south side. Havoc, they're looking to again find a gap here perhaps. Anti-tanks being destroyed here. That's both of Dexn and tank crews. They're utterly annihilated, and he's about to lose his route as well here. Oh dear. 144 is 100.
We are down to 100 points.
Another Panther ready for Sheen, worth noting still no officers' quarters there for his Panzer Company. And we got another carpet bomber around here from Havoc on the center. And the Germans are clearly starting to get a bit exhausted here. Sheen doesn't even react to the fact there's a lot of bombers coming in there and about to unload a massive payload on his stuff here. Smoke being deployed here, I think. Nope, just regular artillery fire, and we got artillery being called in on the point in return. Still, Chupacabra is kind of looking like a weak spot at the moment for the Americans to possibly exploit, but so far they are not quite keen on it. There you go, whiz-bangs as well here. Hitting Chupacabra's positions, his men being scattered all across the area there. Becoming nothing more than grains of sand themselves. Panther 4 charging in, hits pop with the Sturmpanzer, got a white phosphorus shot there. Just somewhat mess up the push here. Got a Panther 4 to the Shermans, and Shermans also engaged from the sides. Catching the tanks actually a bit of a crossfire there. Sheen, though, is down to next to nothing now. He's got like a bit of armor, the officer, and the need left at ace level. That's it. Otherwise, it's just all bunkers. Arguably, here he might have committed too heavy to the bunkers, just not got enough other forces. Panther 3, Sturmpanzer rushing at the Shermans, looking to remove Havoc's armored fist here, because without that he would certainly be quite weak. But no, the Sherman stayed safe. He got Dexn and a doctor truck there, obviously. North Panther 4 committed by the northern point has fallen to freedom and democracy. We got 142 versus 69. The Americans got a triple cap on the Germans once more. Sheen with some stars to open. Sherman ace level there. It's not Brad Pitt, it's Donald Sutherland. Before he got weird. Anyways, Panzer 3 are falling back up north, northern point, falling to the Germans. He's actually using his ace needle rev to cap the point. They're certainly highlighting just how, bad Sheen's situation is there against the Americans. Like, when you have to use your needle rev to capture a point, you know you got problems. Germans don't manage to almost triple cap the points here. Buying some more time, but the clock is definitely not on their side. Panther 3 kaput here, slammed into non-existence by the whiz-bangs. Neither have got the northern point, 123 versus 53. Americans need to get on those points fast. South one is probably the easiest to get to. More supply drops down at Havoc.
Pioneers standing by. Do not halt enough.
99 versus 53 here. There we go, Sherman's running forwards here. Another Sherman for Havoc. Grab the center point and about to grab the southern point here. Germans need to master reserves here to counterattack as swiftly as possible. Can they successfully get the points back, keeping out American hands? Tough to say, in particular with so many Shermans out of Havoc now, just unloading hell there. Officer Coh3 is being routed. Massive rocket strikes here on the center, turning into a sea of fire, but not enough to deter here Havoc from grabbing the point. 66 versus 53. Panzer's moving forwards here. Snaring one of the Shermans up. Engine blown out. But it's not enough to stop the Shermans. None at all. 66 versus 52. 51. Panther 4 rushing in into the line of fire of the two ace Shermans. It's definitely bad news for the Panther 4 here. And down it goes. Northern point has been seized. We've got a Sturm pumping rushing. We've got 66 versus 47 here. But the Germans are losing so much so fast here. Can they turn around? Meanwhile, again, the Allies just have so much armor. So many Shermans up north. The Routes got about to get wiped out. Bunker pulverized. 66-29. 25 points left. And there you go, GG, game over. A brutal fight here, a lot of back and forth, but in the end, the Allies prevailed. That's it. Very brutal match. Heavy losses on both sides. Casualties soaring into the 600, almost perhaps 700 range. Very ruthless stuff here. That said, definitely I think a bit too focused on the center, not enough action on the flanks, particularly for the Germans. I think many times they could have done more in the south. That was, I think, a bit of a mistake there. Sheen also, I think, made some at times odd choices. I do get the bunkers, but I do think he overcommitted a bit much at times. And also could definitely benefit more from infantry, just Panther 4s. And Chupacabra obviously also going to take that a bit faster when we're going for something a bit bigger than just the Panther 3s. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Team Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.